All right, cool. So kind of going back to this concept of divergent thinking, what are we talking about here? What specifically might you want to upsell? And this is by no means is this an exhaustive list, but right here we're saying, hey, give people the choice to pay for more, or said another way, give people the option to pay for more, or give people the opportunity to gain more value. However you want to kind of insert this piece of it, but really you're trying to create more of these opportunities. And what do we mean by this specifically? Well, let's say right now you're doing kind of a set package where maybe you have a 1 minute teaser, you have a feature film that's anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes, and then maybe you do a full ceremony, or maybe you do a condensed speeches or something like that. And that's like your tier one package, depending on how many cinematographers, maybe you have one or two videographers, and then your packages might change from there. But when we step back and think about it, well, one, you've captured a huge amount of footage, 8 to 12 hours. So there's a lot of different formats and products that you could provide to your clients. So, you could present, if you're not already doing it, hey, would they want the full ceremony? Do they want a doc edit of kind of the whole day's events, lightly edited? Do they want the full speeches? Do they want social media edits? Do they want teasers? Do they want the raw footage? And this is by no means an exhaustive list, but these are kind of just to get get the ideas flowing of what's possible. One thing I want to talk about, a couple of key points on this slide. So our co-founder, John Geddes, when I was talking with him when we were preparing this presentation, he brought up some really great points. And one of them being, hey, when you're actually at the event, you want to capture as much as you can to create these opportunities. Because if we think about it, look, this is, at the end of the day, it's an event that can't be repeated. Under no circumstances are you ever going to get these same people to this event and have the same interactions and the same reactions. It would be impossible. And so it's one of these things where you really want to capture as much content as you can because you're trying to create these opportunities later on. So a simple example might be, hey, let's say you offer, maybe it's not in your stock package, but drone footage. So we know sometimes these are upsells and things like that. Well, what if you just brought your drone no matter what, and you spent 15, 20 minutes at the beginning? Sometimes, obviously, we see these really beautiful overhead shots